Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
You're a really dull class.
We're going to be changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, which has a beautiful ring.
Biden crime family.
Why, you're getting nervous, man.
How dare you?
And Corn Pop was a bad dude, and he ran a bunch of bad boys.
You're wrong.
Puerto Rico. I will never apologize for standing up for an LBT. I intend to resign as party leader. LGBTQ2+ kids' rights.
You're a lying dog-faced pony soldier.
As prime minister. The level of admiration I actually have for China.
Oh, son of a...
But he called her a third-rate politician. He said there are communists involved and you guys might like that.
Good morning. Sunday morning.
Shut up, silly woman. America will never be a socialist country.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
America was founded on liberty and independence and not government coercion.
Everyone has AIDS. My grandma and my dog go blue. I could not. I'm sorry. I could not wait for the entire intro to I just kept hearing it. It was hurting me. What the hell, ABMG? Fuck. Starting off with a bang. Jeebus H. Absolute pleasure to have you all here. Of course, we have intros to do, but first.
Memo. 4 pounds of C4 may be a little excessive.
I just need to beat something, you know? I feel like we need to celebrate. But I hit it once I threw it at him. So.
A swing and a miss.
I'm calling that a single. Jeebus H. Wait, what's that? It's all of them. It's just it's still going. I kind of have to keep playing them till they stop, right? Oh, did the last? Oh, I think the last drop came out. Oh. Oh, where were we? Absolute pleasure to have you all here. My endorphins are already blown. ABF, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, and as we were talking about in the back room, I'm streaming less so that I can stream more.
I'm streaming less so I can also stream more with ABF. We have a problem, but our problem is not a lack of zombies to kill. Oh, Hayden, how are you doing, buddy? Are you having withdrawals? I kind of want to wait. If you're not playing, wait, that means we can. Hayden, you want to play at the string? Sorry, Hayden, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good. I'm trying to figure some shit out right now, but yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be playing after stream.
Are you still doing your VTuber concert thing?
Yes, I'm looking at the VTuber concert and trying to decide if I can find a way to make it.
It's like, I'm in my pajamas.
I'm still in my work clothes.
Hunter, Hayden is living his best life. How dare you?
I might go to a VTuber concert in person next month.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of gay, not going to lie.
You know what? I don't give a shit. It's Phase Connect. They're based as fuck.
Sounds hype. Sounds hype to me. I've seen some of those. The glow sticks are going to be going wild.
Yeah.
I get the appeal. Magnum Norse.
How's it
Are you
going?
going to be going to any VTuber concerts?
Not really. I think I'm going to go to the gun
Tickets
range.
sell out fast though. Oh, okay, yeah. Hey, Hayden can do both. He's a complex man with a lot of depth.
Just want to give a shout out to Tim Pool.
Yeah, that was the first time I had seen him. He made me feel a little bit better about my hairline. That's
no,
for
honestly
sure.
though, I respect that. I respect what he did. He's like, all right, just let's pull it off.
For $100,
give me
yes, they can
$20.
move him.
Was it $100?
No,
Oh
I'm
my
just
God.
saying. He's being ableist. ABF is being ableist against VTubers.
Yeah, I can do this. Hayden, can you do this?
I can't right now, but if I was at a VTuber concert, I could.
It's like holding your hand on like a short person, and while they like just
Raise your hand if you're a paraplegic. Fuck.
Okay, Obama.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Starting off with the nasty jokes. My bad. Let's go.
Oh yeah, we would never start off with nasty jokes. Buck my saws. So I suggest if you're gonna invest, do what this dude does and do what Nancy Pelosi's husband does. A trader, Buck my saws, yes, his real name. I didn't hear no bell. Is printing money betting that nothing will happen. Nearly $1 million in profit. Voting no. Will Trump be impeached in 2025? No. Will Trump try to fire Powell by August 31st? No. He just keeps voting no, and he's made $850,000.
What is he making this money on? Polymarket?
On Polymarket, where you can bet
Wow.
on politics, and he just bets that nothing's ever going to happen, and he's almost
He
made $1
needs an
million.
OnlyFans account. Get an
I love-
OnlyFans account.
I love how you even put. I didn't hear no bell.
Yeah, I didn't hear no bell. 850. Yeah, Buck My Saw is being highlighted by Polymarket whales. He's truly made it. Congrats to him. I love it. It's kind of genius. It's optimistic pessimism. You just assume everything's going to go wrong, and if it all goes wrong,
Be there
you're
to
right,
laugh at it.
and that's great. And if it goes right, then it's like, hey, that's nice. I like that things went right. I get it. Buck My Saws is my spirit animal. Censorship. Every single Tuesday night, I have my tabs, and I'm like, we're not getting through all of those. I currently have probably 40.
Hayden's gonna love the next one, I'm sure.
And I always, at the end, have
Censorship,
Europe. Because shout out to our international viewers. We love them.
Take back your country, you motherfuckers.
Oh, that's what we'll be
Sorry.
discussing tonight, finally. And then censorship. Coincidentally, a lot of the censorship tabs are also the European tabs because holy crap. Like Germany is putting on a masterclass of destroying itself. It's insane. So
Yeah.
I keep wanting to warn people about this, but it's pretty eye-glazing sort of a topic. I get it. Censorship isn't exactly sexy.
But it's so
Also,
important.
YouTube
Yeah.
never likes the titles and stuff when you talk about big tech censorship. You never put that in a title. You will not
Yeah,
get
so
any
the
views.
EU is
some
basically
weird
like a
reason.
communist state now, right? So
Yeah, communist, Marxist, Nazi, lots of fun things, lots of isms.
Actual fascist, interestingly
Actu-
enough.
yeah.
Techno-fascism, yes. It's
You commit fascism. You can't commit fascism.
it's public sector, private sector, what I got to do. So, reason I keep warning because it's just the UK. Oh, it's just Europe. You know when you go onto a website and it asks you about cookies, and you're like, it's asking me about cookies. I don't fucking stop it. Well, that's because it's like European law, and then all the websites are like, well, we can't just have like geofence stuff off and have different websites and all that. So we'll just make all the cookies. Everyone has to do it. It's global. It's an EU like law or rule or whatever, but it's going to be global now. I mean, ABF can probably speak on this, right?
Yeah, I mean it's a lot like what happened with Ready or Not. They don't want to have two different versions of the game going, right? So
Yeah.
they just censored everybody.
They
It's
work
pretty
together.
similar situation there. So they don't want to have two different versions of the game they work on at a time. So they want one unified style.
Well, look at the United States. We've got the KCSO Act and the SCREEN Act that are both on the floor of the House.
Yeah, we have lots. There's, Europe's got a bunch of others. So Jim Jordan does a good job covering a lot of this stuff. These takedowns were national in scope, but they may not stay that way. So his committee actually subpoenaed a bunch of tech companies to get all of their internal docs that they were keeping from the public, and he found out some fun things. European courts have empowered national regulators to issue global content removal orders, meaning that this censorship could also be coming to the U.S. Let's see. Ordering a host provider to remove information covered by the injunction or block access to that information worldwide within the framework of the relevant and blah, blah, blah. Basically, you got to do it. We're going to fine you lots of money. Taken together, the evidence is clear. The Digital Services Act requires the world's largest social media platforms, many of which are American, to censor core political speech affecting users in Europe, the U.S., and around the world. The committee continues to investigate foreign threats to American free speech, which Trump administration has been pretty strongly worded about that. Would like to see more action on that. And is that all? Oh, okay. I needed to go up. I thought I was already up, but done reloading. All right. So he managed to get a lot of their scenarios. They did a little internal scenarios of why we needed to have all this stuff censored. The example they keep using in this one is Amira, a 16-year-old Muslim girl who has a history of feeling self-conscious about her identity and has struggled with some online harassment in the past. One day, while browsing the social media platform Delta, Amira comes across a post from a user named Patriot90, should have been Patriot69, that features a meme of a woman in a hijab with a caption that states, "Terrorist in disguise." I would like that post. That post gets a lot of likes, including mine, and comments, including some that use coded language to express anti-Muslim sentiment, such as, quote, "We need to take our country back," end quote. So if you want to say we need to take our country back, you don't get to use the internet anymore.
I am
I just
also
don't like
proud
all the
to report.
raping. I just don't like the raping. Everything else is fine.
Magna,
I
are you
am
going
proud
through
to
it?
report
It's
at
just
this
an
very
MP.
moment.
Sorry.
No, it's something with the stupid app.
Oh, hey, yes, report this very moment that yes.
At this very moment, Jim Jordan is not a sponsor of the Screen Act that is introduced to the United States Congress right now, which would do something very similar. They also have the what is it, KCSO Act. Jim Jordan does not appear to be a sponsor of either of those acts at this point. ABF, you're muted.
Gotcha.
So they want us to look one way while something else is being passed.
Well, yeah, there's one that went into the Screen Act, went into the House in February of this year, and the Keep Children Safe Online Act went in May. And there's nothing to read about the Keep Children Safe Online Act at this point. I think the Screen Act has a little bit of documentation, but not very much. They're keeping things very
literally
vague at this moment.
A smoke screen called the Screen Act?
No. The Screen Act is probably what they're actually going to attempt to pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the Keep Children Safe Online Act currently has, I want to say it's 76 co-sponsors in the House and has 46 or 56 co-sponsors in the Senate. So it's already passed in the
my
Senate
camera just
virtually.
my bit.
But
Indeed.
we don't have any information on that one. That one we're probably going to get information on around November, if I were to guess, based on the way that these things work. Screen Act, we have a tiny bit of information, but it seems like both of them are going to try to require you to verify your birthday and to submit documentation, and that's all a just ploy to get you to.
Yep, we're getting very far ahead into the stream.
Sorry.
Yes.
I agree with Isaac though that it's the Patriot Act 2.0.
Oh,
That's exactly what that is.
I think it's worse than that.
I keep warning about this, but especially since we brought up the whole Real ID thing. The Trump admin is going to be a big part of the global digital ID. They're going to tell them, oh, it's for illegals and voting and stuff like that. And then also they're getting all up in that crypto scam crap, and they're at one point they're all like, hey, we don't like CBDC. Central bank digital currencies are the worst. I'm like, yeah. And then they're like, we're all up into shit coins and stable coins. And I'm like, okay, so you're just kind of a private company to do the central bank digital currency. Got it.
I don't think
they were sympathetic also because it was winning over libertarian people.
Yeah,
So
Trump
there's
used to
that
be
side of it.
Trump used to be anti-Bitcoin.
I don't think it's Patriot Act 2.0 necessarily. I look at this more like the 2.0 version of what the UK did after 9/11, where they started putting CCTV cameras on every street corner so that they could monitor people. And then over time, they used that same act and started doing AI to identify people that were walking on the street. This is the 2.0 version of that. So it's actually further than the Patriot Act by a long shot.
Well, yeah, instead of a virus getting weaker over time, it's just more government overreach every single time.
Yep.
It's the beast system. Someone, I believe, predicted it a couple thousand years ago, and it's all the mark of the beast. Forehead, hand, what's that? Oh, they already are doing the RFID chips under the skin. And what's on the forehead? It's the brain chip. It's all about the
Neuralink.
global digital ID. It's about the brain chip, the universal basic income. You'll own nothing and be happy. And then that ends up in full-blown eugenics, Genesis Chambers, Brave New World shit.
But it's okay, because if you don't want the brain chip, you still carry your phone around with you everywhere you go, even to the bathroom.
Yeah. But still, you can throw it away from you when it's in your brain. You can't throw it away from you anymore.
Yep.
And they got you.
Nobody's throwing away their phone, though.
Oh, well, yeah, I know. But if you need to go hide out like in the woods or whatever, you can throw the phone. Or like Minority Report, like had to rip his like eyeball out and get a new eyeball.
Yeah.
You can't do that probably with the brain chip. I'll make it do one of those. All right, back to a little more of the basics before we go full blown into the dystopia. In Poland, regulators want to silence debate about electric vehicles. They directed TikTok to remove a video that simply stated electric cars are neither ecological nor an economical solution. ABF?
That's an accurate statement.
Sorry. We're going to need to have that video removed. In France, regulators want to silence debate about Europe's mass migration policies, which is what this is obviously all actually going to end up being about. Police sought the removal of this post, satirically noting that permissive French immigration and citizenship policies may have caused a violent attack by a Syrian asylum seeker. I certainly hope this little dust up and wherever doesn't hurt this poor young Syrian asylum seeker's chances of becoming a Frenchman. That was all, with like no views. Wow. Okay. So they're not just going after big accounts. They're just going after all the normal people like they do in the UK. There's more in Germany. Yeah. Oh, incitement to hatred. And these takedowns, yeah, national scope as we talked about, but it goes global very quickly. UK regulators threaten American companies with censorship. This is them going after Rumble. We'll be monitoring Rumble's position carefully. They're banned in a bunch of places. They're trying to do it to X. French prosecutor rules that social media platform X is an organized crime group. Aiden, do you think X is an organized crime group because it has a modicum of free speech?
I think X is a platform that vaguely allows people to communicate, and their notifications are broken because they can't figure out how to fix that shit. Isaac and I were talking about that today because he messaged me the other day asking if I had any information about this censorship stuff. And I got the notification today. So he messaged me like hours before his stream, like midnight on Sunday. And I got the notification this morning. And I was like, wait, when did you send this? And X is a broken communication platform, but it at least allows communication.
It's the last couple of days it is broken AF. My DMs, yeah, were also busted. Jake, you'll be happy to hear. Here's some interesting lore. For those that might not know that I was on Band.video. That was my first big break. Alex Jones's video platform. And the way I got on there was with a documentary. Because if I want something, I just make a documentary and then I get what I want. And it's beautiful. And then I start anew. So the documentary is called The Beast System. And it was all about this. This is my wheelhouse, as hard as it like so hard, and I want to talk about it every week, but I never get to talk about it. But Hayden's anime porn got taken away, so we get to talk about it today. Finally, I wish it were for better reasons, but I don't care.
It was the video game porn, okay?
Yeah. But no, not like Rule 34 is getting blocked in the UK and whatnot too. So
yeah. Well, so what they're doing is they're saying we're not requiring age verification services, so we're just not allowing our services to happen in the UK. That's the thing that is blanketing a lot of people right now.
And that is, so I live in a very conservative state, which is nice. A lot of conservative states are like, hey, why don't we do age verification for porn sites? But then Pornhub says, we're not going to create a database of people's IDs. That would be ridiculous, which is what Rule 34 said. And now we have the freaking T-app hack of exactly why you don't give all your ID and information to Pornhub. So since there's like credit to Pornhub and all them for saying, no, we're not going to do this. This is a terrible idea and going to make us a target. We're just going to block it. So it goes from we don't want kids to watch porn, we need ID check, to just a porn ban. Of course, you can get around it and whatnot, but for the most part, porn ban. Which is like, okay, morally I get it and whatnot, but then porn ban immediately leads to brain chip robot depopulation agenda. ABF?
This is a rule that I have. When you're talking to someone in DMs on any platform, pretend like everybody can hear you.
Yeah.
Just in case, because this might happen one of these days that all of our DMs get leaked. So
Yeah, absolutely.
That's why it's very important to have principles in life too. So
what was the app? There was a social media that was very pro-Trump, and then after Jan 6, Amazon removed it. Parler.
Yep.
And then after that happened, there was whenever that sort of stuff happens, there's always leftists who are like, we hacked it. We have everyone's DMs. Nothing ever comes from it. But one of these days, something could come of it.
Something is for sure.
Yeah. And then all the people are like, oh, I'm on Telegram. It's encrypted. Sorry.
I got news for you. All they got to do is get a subpoena and everything's out.
All right, so we're talking about communication between ourselves getting blocked, but what if your own communication between yourself got blocked? Bro, UK government a law, nice. I can't see my own drawing now.
Yes. This is something that I've seen a lot of because I follow a lot of like artists and stuff like that on Twitter. Their art
anime porn artists.
No, it's not even hentai. It's not even. It's just that they think it shows too much, and what it's determined by is what the UK government has said with their blanket terms. So then Twitter starts just blocking everything. So I don't know if you guys know this. Hypnotic has been blocked on Twitter in UK because his posts are deemed too controversial. And if you're in the UK and you try to view Hypnotic's page, it pops up and says you must verify your age.
Did he tweet about it, I assume?
I don't know if he did.
Magnum, you with us? We all miss thoughts and prayers for Magnum's technology.
I think the UK police got him. Oh, there he goes. See you later.
No, his channel's under attack. Thoughts and prayers. Oh, okay.
Hope you like tea.
But yeah, Hypno, definitely. I understand that. So, you guys think you're safe. You think you're safe. All right, another attempt. Discord appears to be scanning all messages. Scanning all messages. And putting up the UK age verification whenever you say something it deems related to the new law. Like, okay, so here's the whole thing. So, okay, we're not going to do like a database of all your actual like personal information. What we're going to do is we're going to use AI to guess how old you are. And it's like, okay, like it's less invasive. I like that idea. They're trying to find like a middle ground. That's why people are using like the Norman Reedus and stuff like that. Okay, and so here we go. You say I'm literally double his age. So then that tells the AI who's doing the AI verification, oh no, this person might not be of age, because you'll never believe this. The algorithm in AI is still retarded AF.
People so can you be say 20 and 40, believe it or not, AI.
I am literally
dystopian as hell.
I'm literally double his age. You broke Discord's rules for minimum age requirements. My nephew got kicked. Got his like Oculus or whatever, or no, his what's the one you have? What's the VR you have? ABF?
Oh, it's the Oculus. It's the Quest.
Oculus. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the Quest.
It's a Meta Quest 3. Sorry.
Yeah, he had like the cheaper one, and like you have to be 16 to play because it'll fudge your eyeballs up. And people just like thought he was too young and reported him, and he got it like bricked and like all of his games like taken because he wasn't old enough. So I wonder if that was AI. I mean, it's Facebook, it's Meta. Probably. I wouldn't put it past him. All right, what this means for you: one or more pieces of content you posted was removed. Your account has been permanently suspended. This violation affects your account status until July of 2027. And then, so basically, your account's gone unless you want to give Discord your ID. That Discord, who is banning you for saying literally double his age, wants you to trust them with your ID. Hayden?
So theoretically, the AI determined that he was 17 years old. So he would be suspended for 2 years or 16 years old. He would be suspended for 2 years until he was 18 based on what the AI did. But in case you guys don't know, YouTube is also, they have stated that they are going to use AI based on the videos that you are searching for and your past videos that you have watched. They will try to determine your age. And if they're not able to do it, you must either submit a government ID or credit card information for them to verify your age.
So yeah, a lot of this person is pointing out that this isn't a UK age verification thing. Discord have done this for ages. What's shocking to me to see how organized the sites were just for this change.
Discord has not done this for ages. That's bullshit.
I'll say on YouTube also for streaming, you have to be a certain age to stream if you didn't know that. And so they probably have the AI to roll that stuff out.
We just talked about that on my show not that long ago. YouTube had you only had to be 13 to stream, and they just raised that to 16 because Twitch did it. That's the only reason why.
Yeah.
And ABF, you've fallen prey to the AI with the gun situation. It's all about like overprotecting us, and you'll never believe it. AI trying to overprotect us goes horribly wrong. Who could have ever imagined?
Now I have to put cute kitties all over my intro now, so can't show anything that looks like a gun.
My entire segment of the intro, I'm just covered in cats.
He's a cat boy now, confirmed. All right, let's keep going. We got so many tabs, all the tabs. Bing now enforces safe search for all UK users. Whoa, Hayden, turning off safe search should be a human right. Would you agree?
Turning off safe search should be the automatic thing that they do because children should not be on the internet anyway.
Yes, you're a radical holding parents responsible activist,
yes,
right?
I absolutely am. I think that if you're under 18, you shouldn't be on the internet at all.
Oh, but Hayden, okay, well that's the thing. They did that in my state. Now porn's banned, and they're going to do it soon. Where if you want
no,
like to get
that's
Twitter
not holding parents accountable.
You got to upload it. But that's what they're going to do. That's what they're already doing. That's how it gets framed, and that's what they do.
You can't hold parents accountable.
Yeah, I know. There's no way to actually do it besides telling parents, parent your fucking kids.
The only thing you could do is shame. Government can't help.
Yeah, no, government can't do it. I don't want government involved at all. And that's my entire point, is shame parents into keeping their kids off the fucking internet. Like, that's my whole point.
Oh, there he is.
My microphone work?
He's alive.
Wow.
Yes.
Holy shit, man. Like
really deep and sexy voice for some reason. What?
Yeah.
Did anyone else hear that?
Yeah. No, I'm the Hodge twins, but anyway.
Yeah, you do sound like the Hodge twins there.
So hey, here's the thing. Like a lot of conservative states are like, yeah, we need to get the kids from not watching all the terrible stuff. It leads straight into having to have an ID to use the internet. Now,
I do not want the government involved at all. I want us to just publicly shame parents. It's the same position that I take with the Epstein files that I said, fucking drop them. Yeah, keep all the bad stuff out. The publicly shaming people, that stuff works. So publicly shame the parents that allow their kids to be online, because there was allowing their kids online.
There's a good story that I heard recently about just somebody that was growing up, and another parent, when he was throwing trash on the ground, another parent went up to him and said, "You can't do that shit." So it's basically adulthood for everybody, right? Like if we all act like adults, and children, should not be doing stupid crap, allowing it to happen, So.
Yeah, it's great. It's very pie in the sky in a vacuum. That's a perfect, that's
sure,
an amazing
it is,
idea.
but it's better than government control.
I know, but that's not what's going to happen. So it's a great idea. I like it. It is the right idea, but it's
we'll
not
stop
what's
incentivizing the split of the parents, I guess. But whatever.
What is this all about? I've always said it. They're always going to say, "Won't somebody think of the children?" And then particularly, we can't do it because trans kids will Minecraft themselves. Trump actually BTFO'd Europe with tariffs and whatnot, and he's actually giving them some hell. He's doing some good work over there. It's about preventing Minecrafting. UK's prime minister lying right to our faces. So obviously, this is what they always push. Now, friendly reminder, because not everyone cares about European politics. I don't blame them. There's a reason the tabs get deleted every stream. So, for those that don't know, I've seen on all. Oh, the leftists. They always want their censorship. Oh, the leftist. Problem with that? This was done by the Tories, the Conservative Party.
Yep. It's always the right or the left. But Lady Aaron D says it perfectly in chat. She said, my youngest two have internet access with supervision and parental controls. That's what you have to set up as a parent. That's why whenever we bought my girlfriend's son, I bought him a gaming PC for his birthday. And she gets emailed constantly on what his activity is that he's doing. And she knows to go check it. If I've told her, okay, if this pops up, but I've also locked down his computer. So he doesn't have access to web browsers, anything like that. He can just play games. He has access to Steam. He's part of our family group on Steam. Like, he doesn't have access to anything else. And we check that regularly. And that's how you have to do it if you're going to allow your kid to have access to the internet.
And that's what you need to do as a parent, unfortunately.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. Now we don't have to bring that point up anymore. All right.
Dangerous freedom.
All right.
That's what I vote for. Dangerous freedom.
Yes, me too.
Elite police squad to monitor anti-migrant posts on social media. Oh, so it's not about the children. It's about going full 1984. Who could have seen it coming? ABF, did you see this coming?
Yes, I did. In fact, I was cheering for it because I told our foreign audience, sorry, but your country's being a bunch of a-holes. You guys need to take care of shit. And look what happens like literally a month later.
Communism. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, you wonder why I make fun of beans and toast all the time.
We do it out of love. We just want to toughen you up. You're too polite. You need to kick the invaders out. Anti-migration.
Do you remember when they had the first gun ban in Canada? It was like rifles, and then it was only like 9 months later they banned all firearms. It was crazy.
Oh,
crazy.
Don't worry. The Democrats only want to ban semi-automatic weapons, okay? They only want the semi-autos, guys.
No, it's fully semi-automatic.
Yeah, those two. Those first. Yeah, obviously. What? Hold up. Hold up. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. Anti-migration protest footage blocked on X in Britain after Online Safety Act comes into force. Okay. That's interesting. We're having a lot of anti-immigrant protests in Europe, and now all of a sudden you're not allowed to show it on the internet.
Imagine if this was happening during BLM.
Uh-huh. It's crazy that those protests were happening this weekend when all of this stuff just went into effect suddenly.
Well, to be fair, this has like been coming into effect for years, so it's just coincidentally
but it was turned on.
Basically,
no, it wasn't coincidental. It was because they actually had planned anti-migrant protests.
They want them to deal with this criminality
on Friday, and then immediately the internet just shut down for everybody.
Yep.
As soon as you start getting pissed off about the criminality, well, shut down free speech. That's the next step. Okay, cool.
It's for the children not to Minecraft themselves, though, I am told. BBC breaking news. 5 women who were abused as children by grooming gangs in Rotterdam, UK, say they were also sexually abused by police.
Oh, that's not good.
White police, right? White police? Not white police.
Yeah, not white police.
Guess the name. Yeah, so, I mean, Sargon's gonna get a knock on his door at some point.
Yeah, he pretty much said, he said fuck it the other day. He had a video on Sargon Avocado or his channel, and he was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna say it." And he just said what he needed to say, and yeah.
Well, I'm chat can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure Sargon has already been to jail for speech. Like Sargon has already done some jail time.
How many times has Tommy Robinson been to jail?
Tommy Robinson's in prison right now again.
Oh, did they got him?
I think so.
For punching the dude at the airport.
Yeah, because he was traveling. He was staying out of the UK. Then he went back, and they picked him up. And I think that was after that punching the guy in the face.
It's going Dankula. Just joking.
Yeah, I haven't heard of him,
No, Dank.
but Dankula definitely was, and it was for the pug salutes. We have an emote for that, and the reason we do the emote and we use it is because we want to be offensive and use it or lose it situation. So yeah, Elon salute has been
Everybody
embraced.
throw up your Elon salutes.
Not because it's you be edgy because you got to keep pushing that boundary or they'll keep pushing you back. 7 to 10 Britons back using Royal Navy to stop Channel migrant crisis. They're literally like, shoot the fucking boats. 7 of 10 Britons are not going to be able to use the internet here in a couple of years. And they've got 4+ years before the next actual election.
Well, maybe that'll boost the money for the pubs. Because now you got to talk to each other at the pubs like the old days, you know?
Yeah.
Go to the pub.
Get off the internet and go talk to people in person if you can, because they
I don't mind that.
agree
That's
with you
probably
more.
good. No. Oh, hell yeah.
ABF thoughts. Britain is now a country which you can enter illegally without an ID, but need a photo ID to watch a protest against people entering without ID. Let that sink in. Thoughts, ABF?
I mean, what is there to say about that? It's insane.
Clown world, and I hate to say it, we're not ready for what needs to be done and waking people up and what have you. And sadly, the best way we learn is for things to get really bad. Europe, congratulations. Things are going to get really bad, but it'll get enough people woken up, and Europe loves themselves a good protest. Hopefully, we can have an American revolution in Europe, at least
It's
in the
kind
UK.
of a pressure cooker right now. I mean, the UK is not happy.
It's
Nobody's happy in the UK.
Many
right
countries are pre-Civil War. ABF?
Yeah.
They also want to try to ban VPNs now, which means that they want you to not have access to the wrong thing anymore because of this,
well, doesn't that make sense?
stuff.
Doesn't that make perfect sense? You're a totalitarian government, and the only thing that can have freedom of speech is VPNs now, and it's got to ban those too, right? So
right, but by their own logic, it makes no sense because you need a credit card to pay for a VPN. And that means that you're already age verified to have a credit card. So why are they blocking you from being able to, subvert the age verification stuff? It makes no sense at all.
A bunch of kids in the EU or the UK, because it's affected the EU and the UK, depending on where you're at. But a bunch of kids are now just using VPNs.
That's here. Yeah, let me knock this out. I'll get to that though, because that's not the end-all answer to this. In resurfaced comments in 2022, they talked about how they didn't. Yeah, because like I said, this has been going on for a long time, and they wanted to ban VPNs essentially because a report on the effect of VPN use on Ofcom's ability to enforce the requirements. So Ofcom is the Office of Communications, like their FCC. Absolutely, just
they call them off-communists.
Yeah, horribly censorious, super far left. And then, so they've continued to support it. But last week, if platforms or sites signpost towards workarounds like VPNs, then that itself is a crime.
The crime.
And will be tackled by these codes. And then one sec. Cloudflare blocks UK pirate streaming sites. Cloudflare restricts UK pirate streaming sites, including UK VPN servers per court order. Non-UK VPN servers may bypass restrictions. So even if you get the VPN, if it's like a British VPN, they are still managing to block it at like the Cloudflare level. ABF, explain to us dummies.
Well, I mean, Cloudflare is just another level of a VPN, essentially.
Yeah, Cloudflare is basically a service provider for internet, and once they start blocking VPNs, there's a couple of other providers for like websites.
Yeah, you can block them at the DNS level, the domain name service. Yeah. That's what translates, like when you type in google.com to the actual IP address so that the machine understands what you're talking about. Like there's a whole lot of different levels that they can take, and the government can step in and force all of that. So
yeah, so just wanted to point out a lot, because a lot of people are like, well, VPN, bro, VPN will work for a little bit. Shit. But if a lot of people go to the VPNs, then they're going to say, oh, well, now we have to ban all VPNs, and bam, you can't use VPNs for anything now.
Yeah. And do you think they're going to actually allow you to squirm away from their nonsense? Of course not.
Well,
they will, but it's like I said earlier this week. Like I said, if you just start advocating that people can use VPNs, the government will scratch and claw to grab the reins of power, and they will get VPNs banned in your country. Like, they will do it. It's not that hard to do. It's just another security layer up. And the internet is made of, I can't remember if it's 7 or 9 security layers. But they already have access to all of those, and they can just stop that from happening as soon as they decide to do it. A VPN does nothing but obfuscate yourself for a little bit of time.
Yeah, I thought it was a waste of time. I thought it was a waste of time myself, to be honest.
I like using a VPN personally, but that's because we actually have more freedom here in the United States. And sometimes I want to access things.
VPNs are nice because it depends on which one that you choose, right? You turn on your VPN. If you don't sign into any of your normal social media and stuff like that, it has no idea who you are. You're a blank slate until you tell the internet who you are on that IP address, right?
Yep.
If you do something the government doesn't like, and they go to the data center where you're actually hitting, what the VPN will tell them is, oh, well, we purge records every hour or something like that. So sorry, they're already gone. That's the nice thing about having a VPN, is that by the time the government gets a piece of paper that says, I want to find out what you're doing, they can't.
Oh, so they have an auto delete function on some of that shit?
Yeah, a few of them do. And it is a monitored, do you delete all of your data? Like, you can check what is the best VPN. Like, you can just search that. I use Brave Search. And you can see which ones have an actual audited, like, when do you delete your stuff? Like, when is the information gone? Because there are several of them that don't actually do that. And whenever they've been audited, they've been found out that they weren't doing that. There's actually a lot of one in the United States that's ever been checked that they do a constant dump.
So we got this brand new software at work where it auto deletes every 24 hours, and apparently it was made by Hillary Clinton.
Oh yes, a corrosive substance used on hard drives, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that was wild.
That was a bad joke, but there you go.
Bam. EU gives platforms 12 months to deploy strict age verification. That's what they're going for. They want the age verification essentially for the internet. They're going to go for it. And if they go for it in Europe,
dude, first thing I said after I saw this, I was so disgusted by it, because next thing they're going to do is try to lower the age of consent, which is just disgusting to me.
But this is the UK that just lowered the age to vote to 16, for Christ's sake.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That they're going to lower the age to consent to 16 now, which is disgusting.
But it's about protecting kids, Magnum.
That's obviously the end game. Yeah, protect the kids. We know what's good for the kids. Lower their age of consent. Because we're a bunch of creepy, evil, old, inbred, satanic demons running the UK.
Satanic
I hate
pedophiles.
these fucking people. I hate these people.
And they're bringing in all these rapists. These rapists from.
At last, I found a challenge worthy of my talent. All I can say is I sure hope you know what you're doing, boss.
Now, how about a smooch, huh?
Oh, this stream's gonna get blocked in the UK. All that cat calling.
My bad.
Plastic bullets. We're getting blocked in the UK for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Check Martin. Appreciate you, homie. I keep forgetting I have this.
I just want to say,
they're precious.
Before you start up again and give Hayden a clip, people in Europe and the UK, you didn't have free speech not that long ago. And now you really don't, and you can't go back now. Nice. You can't even organize to protest now because they'll just block it
or arrest you for saying that you want to protest for a thing. They just showed up to a woman's house and arrested her because she said she was going to go to a protest against the anti-immigrant shit.
You for silently praying outside abortion clinics. Silently praying.
Oh, we do that in the United States too, depending on what regime.
Didn't it say elite hit squad for online anti-immigrant whatever?
Yeah,
elite hit squad.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be half lesbians. You freaking know it, right?
Be careful!
I think we're like 25 away from spinning the freaking wheel for a movie on a fucking Tuesday night. Oh, the channel is under attack. $25 to save the channel and spin the wheel. Appreciate you guys so dang much. Oh wait, hold on. Everyone, thoughts and prayers that Hayden gets his VTuber concert ticket.
I'm honey.
I think it's gonna happen.
Hayden works hard. He's a good man. He doesn't ask for much. Jesus, please give him those VTuber tickets, please.
Now show your age for age verification. Show your face.
I just have to buy the badges, and then I get access to the concert. So, yeah.
Thoughts and prayers, yes.
I just gotta. I gotta get my girlfriend somebody to fly with.
We're rooting for you and Europe. Yeah. God, Europe is so screwed. Thank God we're not Europeans. We shout out to all the internationals in chat. Yep. We love you.
Don't forget the Keep Children Safe Online Act and the Screen Act.
Let's see. Okay. He brought it up. Okay, I gotta click on all the dang things so I can find it now. Oh my God, there we go. It was actually just the second one. I should have just clicked on the second one. The Kids Online Safety Act is the U.S. equivalent of the EU's Digital Services Act and the UK's Online Safety Act.
No.
If passed, it could mandate digital ID, fully de-anonymize the internet, and impose significant censorship. So, go down here. Wait, did we lose Hayden?
Yeah, Hayden dropped out. I saw him reloaded the software, so I think he'll be back.
Okay, excellent. Maybe it crashed. So,
dude, I think it's StreamYards. It's messing up, but.
The channel is under attack, and for 5 more gifties, we'll spin that wheel. Shout out. I love you guys so much. Okay, but back.
It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy.
Yeah, it got Magnum. Now it's getting Hayden. Oh,
it's the aliens, bro. The aliens.
Oh, no, it took ABF. Guys, please save the channel. Oh, he's back. Okay. All right. Shout out, like, we're even getting like anime avatars and like VTubers be talking about this stuff, and it makes me so happy because, like I said, it makes me so sad every week when I exit out of those tabs. They make me so sad. I'm like, we need to talk about this. It's so important. Now we can finally talk about it. Oh, now, wait, one last one, and then Obviously what it is, an overt move to end anonymity on the internet by a government that sends the cops around to people's houses for wrongthink. Get a VPN or be put on a list. Well, as we just discussed, it's just going to be put on a list.
You're going to be put on a list for getting a VPN.
So I want to talk about 100%. I want to talk about British politics, but I never get to. I always exit out of the tab and it makes me feel really sad. But Nigel Farage, he's done a lot of good. He got Brexit. He did a lot of good, absolutely destroying the Tories. They're no longer a party. His party is the #1 conservative party now. Congrats to him. Holy shit, he's so egotistical and such a moderate boomer. He does not have the backbone needed.
And he does not want to do any deportations at all.
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. And anything he does say that he wanted to do, you can't believe him. And then he keeps all the people who are popular and want to actually do something, he keeps kicking out of the party. And one of those said, well, screw you. I'm going to create Advanced UK and go up against you. And I hope they do it because he's talking about going after World Economic Forum and stuff like that. And then there's also the Rupert Lowe who got kicked out and fudged over. Total Me Too scam. And then he created another party, but it's not a run for things party. It's more we'll do some polling amongst our members and we'll tell you what you need to do or else we're going to be going against you. So I like that because they really need to get their crap together because they already killed the Tories off. They need a good conservative party to get behind. That actually do something because they got
a question for everybody.
4 years before they vote again.
How much money do you think the World Economic Forum has money laundered? Into deep money laundering and
no, it's not money laundering. It's them using money to enforce social change.
Yeah, so that's what I'm. But how much dark money do they get? Is my question. So it's yeah,
but it's a confab. You mean the people who are a part of the World Economic Forum?
The whole thing is all NGOs and
I think they rub elbows. They all have the same wants.
I mean, they're not like laundering money through like the World Economic Forum and stuff. It's
No,
a bunch of people who are stealing all our money.
They're the ones taking the money from the money launderers. I don't know. I'll let Hayden speak on this.
Well, the thing is, they're all bad. They take different aspects of bad, and that's the one that they highlight. The problem is that they are still government. They are still wanting to be in control. They still want censorship, but some of them want less censorship than the others.
And my point was basically Democrats are money laundering across the board with dark money from all kinds of places.
Sure, but Republicans do the exact same shit. They just do it from different sources.
Yeah. Especially,
and that's what I'm saying. Like, some of them want more control. Some people in some of them want less control. But like, so you have to find the one that has the better.
Hold on. We have some serious conservatives, and their conservatives in Europe are even cuckier than our conservatives. 8-Bit Eric, I can't imagine why the internet quote harasses unquote Alyssa Mercante at all. Sorry, I had something in my throat. Maybe we should shut the internet off and put people who can't pass a reading comprehension and media literacy test in re-education programs. When they can pass the test, they can get the internet back. Lemafau. That is what these crazy control freaks want, to basically say, you're not, Hypnotic's not allowed to have the internet, 8-Bit Eric's not allowed to have the internet anymore, Smash JT, it's so adorable seeing him with his son, it's, the family man, it's so adorable, he's not allowed to have internet.
Re-education camp for y'all.
Here's my idea. Let's just say, I agree, potentially, with Alyssa on this case, but I get to decide who administers the test.
Your answer is always nuke it or become the dictator of the world.
Yeah, exactly.
We need to find a more middle ground.
Blow it up, make me king.
I'm just saying, that's a middle ground. It's like, okay, if you can't pass a reading comprehension or media literacy test, okay, fine.
How about
but
we start with
I get to administer the test.
How about you pass a civics test to vote? Let's start with that. ABF,
well, what's funny is it will not work in his
who administers the civics
in her favor at all, because the people that are smart will vote, and that was it. If it was only smart people voting, holy shit, dude.
That's what I heard. Okay, ABF, what's your thoughts on Alyssa Mercante deciding who gets to be on the internet? I feel like you might have interesting insight into that.
Well, 8-Bit Eric also quote tweeted how she messed up shaving her hoo-ha earlier, and I wanted to erase that memory from my brain somehow. And I threatened
so you shared it with us instead. Thanks, ABF.
He did say
if I
it's
heard
the
it,
law.
you have to.
I have this nightmare in my head, and I need to share it with everybody.
Yeah, ABF, when he sees something really traumatizing on Twitter.
Anyway, I started blasting. Bam! Bam!
Repost.
Listen,
Oh my god, this is terrible. Everybody look.
My whole point is
that's
that
why
I was just saying,
that's why I don't follow Hodgkins anymore.
The thing that matters is who administers the test. It doesn't matter if you're talking about a civics test or a media literacy test. It matters who administers
counts the votes.
test.
Who counts the votes?
There's no test. You don't have a test.
No. You're missing the point that I'm making.
Who counts the votes? Hayden counts.
Oh, did he die? Oh, we're under attack. Five more gifted memberships, and we get Hayden back, and we'll spin the wheel. Love you guys. Okay. So while Hayden is under attack, we'll discuss his favorite topic. This is what he's been waiting for. You thought he was fired up already. You should, him on APF's stream talking about this. I don't think he was remembering to take breaths.
I had to cut him off like 6 or 7 times so that I could get to my gaming stream on time.
Hayden, any thoughts on Visa and MasterCard getting overwhelmed by gamer fury over censorship?
I love it. Keep going. Don't stop.
Mass emails, phone
call
calls
them every fucking day.
Be
Fuck
polite.
the emails.
Be polite.
The emails don't matter because emails are easy to ignore. Call them. Call them and clog up their fucking lines.
Well, no, someone pointed out that every time you call their call center and you talk to a real person by hitting 0, you're actually costing the company money because they outsource for it and they charge like per interaction and per minute type of thing.
And
So-
what's even better is that the people answering the calls are getting tired of answering the calls.
Yeah, I saw.
I used to work
think
at a
we might
call
have it.
center.
Oh yeah, I was at a call center too, man. That was the worst. Oh my god.
It was, oh god, yeah. Whenever
Fucking,
whenever a
like-
bunch of
like-
people were mad, and you're just like, "There's nothing I can fucking do about this," and
Dude,
you're just
I was
like,
just-
"I'm gonna quit my fucking job."
I was talking to like 50-year-old drunk housewives just all day. It was hilarious. I was like,
Yeah, I didn't have it, but someone reported their experience where they told them to fuck off or something like that, and called them a racist or fascist or something.
There have
No,
been
rapist.
several people reporting that as soon as they got on and they mentioned collective shout, the person that they called just hung up the phone.
And that's the sort of thing that AI, like, oh, something like collective shout's popular now. Oh, something like Sweet Baby Ink's popular now. The YouTube algorithm or social media algorithm's gonna go, that's harassment, and then
But
get a
that's
bunch of
why you
stuff
don't
that
mention it to
sounds
the AI.
like collective shout. You know, you're like collected shoot or something like that, and then all of a sudden you're demonetized, and you're like, how did that even happen? The AI is dumb.
Yeah, if you're
That's
taking your time to get into those phone calls, you go through the stupid blah 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 whatever. I need a customer service representative, and you go, why is there an Australian company called Collective Shout that's able to determine what it is that your terms of service are?
yeah, their
And-
name is basically I'm a communist.com or something.
What
you know.
what they're hearing a lot of is, as soon as they say that, is they're hearing that's been reported a lot, and I love it. Keep going, call them, make them suffer, because eventually that stuff starts to worm its way up to the top.
Be polite-ish though. Don't give them an excuse to just say
Mhm.
you're all a bunch of horrible monsters.
Yeah, absolutely.
AVF. Please summon Naganol for us. He needs to hear this. Xbox will require UK users to verify their age from early 2026 to access full social features. Microsoft says more regions will follow in the future. I exited out of it, but Roblox is working on doing this sort of stuff to be able to use all the chat, like use global chat. You have to
Global
give them your ID.
communism, great.
This lines up with what Microsoft is already doing with Bing.
The channel is saved. Yeah, Microsoft is definitely recording everything and reporting you.
Yeah,
and you're
but
on all the
also
lists. Shout out Bill Gates.
It's not just Microsoft. Sony is going to be strong-armed into doing the same verification when it goes into effect sometime next year. So
becomes ubiquitous, and then you get all the various laws, and we're not far away from it. And yeah, we're not far away from the internet being completely changed, and we're not far away from AI girlfriends. We're not far away from sex robot dogs. Guys, this stuff is going to be coming up cool.
And this is my opinion, and why I think that some of these elections coming up do matter in certain cases, like especially the ones that actually can affect this stuff. So I don't know. I'm trying not to have a black pill on stuff because of the internet censorship, but I don't know what to do.
Magnum,
about
do you hear something?
Huh?
Oh
No.
We were supposed to be Jake. Your 5 gifters were supposed to save the channel, and ABF is under attack. All right, first option is Bumblebee. Sorry, let's get ABF back up here. All right, we're gonna spin it 3 times, and you guys are gonna vote on what I'm watching. Bumblebee. And you guys seen Bumblebee? Everyone who's seen it seems to love it.
No, I didn't want to watch it.
It was all right.
All right.
The animated movie or
yeah, the
It's all right.
Transformers. Bumblebee. Because everyone keeps talking about it. And I'm like, well, I like Transformers. Give me a good Transformers.
I mean, yeah, it was better than the direction they were going with the previous ones.
Oh,
The
yeah.
previous ones made me not watch it.
Species? I think Species is on there because of boobs. Am I right?
Yes.
Am I
Oh
right?
yes. What is that girl's name? Because yeah,
That's my vote.
when I was younger, I
like
watched
Alec
Species
Baldwin is
not
like, I
for
need to take a
sci-fi.
minute.
Yeah, God, yeah, Battlestar Galactica, that first like little 3-part like miniseries movie. Full bush. Pokemon? Oh my God. I put Pokemon on there too. We're doing Dragon Slayer and Pokemon. Dragon Slayer. I really want to rewatch Pokemon. After they said it was free on YouTube, I'm like, I need to watch it. Pokemon the movie. I also rage quit. I lost to the Elite Four because you have to fight them all in a row, and then there's a 5th secret cheating ass son of a bitch. So I rage quit Pokemon Pearl, and I'm never playing it again because I lost in the Elite Four. I'm an adult.
I don't understand the Pokemon
Pulls
thing.
up.
Pokemon's a great movie.
I've never understood the Pokemon thing. Like, what's the thing?
Oh, that first.
You didn't
movie
watch
was
the
good.
movies then,
or play the cards, or all the cool kids played the cards, and then we switched over to Yu-Gi-Oh because we're edgy. And then it looks like boobs are winning. Species and Dragon Slayer are currently in competition. Make sure you get your votes in, guys. Your votes matter, unlike in elections. Okay. Moving on.
Species is a good bad movie. It's a very good bad movie.
Moving on.
just to touch on the last topic for one quick moment.
Touch it fondly.
Remember that if you're using Windows 11, it takes a screenshot of what you're doing, I think every 15 seconds, and just uploads it to a Microsoft server.
You can turn that off, and there's also a third-party software that you can lean on to turn that off for you as well.
I will be looking into that.
And it's your fault for not turning it off.
It will save on performance when you're gaming and anything else too if you turn all that tracking stuff off.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all saw this, but Jeremy put out this video on how to like make his phone move a lot faster. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, sorry,
I lost my train of thought. What happened? I don't know.
Chat was super generous, so they get rewarded. I reward good behavior around here, and we should not reward Anita Sarkeesian's behavior around here. So to her credit,
for those that don't know,
she went to the United Nations back in the day to all Gamergate it up, and I watched the damn videos when I was working on that Gamergate video, and to her credit, she is all for anonymity on the internet because she's been doxxed and had to deal with what it's like not being anonymous on the internet. So even though she's all like, oh, women are under attack and we need to do something on social media, she is all for still anonymity. So she made her way back. And the funny thing is she always does things through the sex worker. She's very Mercante-esque.
Yes, she is.
I really hope someone starts a counter campaign to fight this regressive, puritanical nonsense. There are way, way, way more people who want to buy and support sex work and sexual materials, or at the very least don't think it should be banned.
That's the point, though. At the very least, don't think it should be banned. And that's something that I've stood on constantly, is that, like, don't ban things, because the pro censorship people never fucking stop. This was always a war of censorship versus anti-censorship. It was never anything else whenever it comes to the internet.
I'd rather have it under control than in a dark market where people do all kinds of crazy nonsense in the dark markets. You know what I mean? So
just leave it in the open.
Yeah.
First they came for the anime porn, and then they came for our Sydney Sweeney. We're back, boys. Sydney Sweeney's ad shows an unbridled cultural shift toward whiteness. Dun, dun, dun.
This whole thing.
So if that's true, that means we're going back to balance again.
So it's a good thing.
Yes, yes. So I vaguely remember someone had this moratorium about trifling ass, ratchet ass black bitches in media, and maybe we shouldn't do it anymore. And of course, some people may have accused that genius prophetic voice of being racist or something like that. This is it. The switching from the fat black bitches to Sydney Sweeney, pivoting back to profit, pivoting back to beauty. We haven't won. They're still going to be woke. They're still going to do lots of terrible stuff. But pushing that Overton window, we're basically memeing into reality. Sydney Sweeney's boobs is going to help save American culture. Thoughts, ABN?
I wish.
Or Hayden?
Well, I was just going to say real quick that I wish I had Adam Krigler's tweet pulled up from earlier, because he tweeted out, they should just get a beautiful black woman to do the I have great genes ad as well, and it will immediately shut everybody up.
Oh, okay.
It took me like several seconds when I first saw it to go, oh, wait, they're going to call it racist. Because it's just, if someone's like attractive, it's like that, they got good genes. It doesn't have to do with race.
Yeah.
It's you're attractive.
Right.
Or
Exactly.
like it's someone who says they're like, says they're 80, but they look like they're in like their 50s. It's like, wow, you got good genes.
The reason that feminists hate it because she's attractive and they're not attractive.
Exactly. And that's why what Adam Krigler said, if he said they should do a second ad campaign where they just have a beautiful black woman do it.
Somebody call the police.
Yeah.
Now, what was the gene company? It was American Eagle or something, right?
Yeah, it's American Eagle.
Yeah, if American Eagle comes out in like a month or the next quarter or whatever, and they say that their sales went down, then this is all going to be a net negative.
Wait, American Eagle? Wait, have you not heard?
What's that? No, I'm
literally immediately the stock jumped up. She's made them hundreds of millions of dollars in
but
market cap.
It needs to stay that way though, because there's all kinds of ups and downs, and it could drop further than it was. So that's why I'm saying, like, this momentum needs to continue.
Maybe it's blackpilling on Sydney Sweeney. Please chat shame him. How
I
dare
am
you
not blackpilling, but I'm
Sweeney.
saying,
to Adam's point, just throw in
She is
an
a national
actually
treasure.
beautiful black woman.
ABF is wearing American
do the
Eagle right
exact
now.
Same ad.
Sydney Sweeney, he's got derangement syndrome. Stop him.
He's got the.
Sorry, Hayden, what were you saying?
no, we just can't let these other people pressure the companies into
Absolutely.
undoing what's going on. We need to be louder than they are.
Vote with
Yeah,
your
it's
wallet.
complete bullshit when these Visa and MasterCard are trying to track certain, behaviors or whatever. Like that shit's crazy to me too. Like,
fuck up.
But my bad. Shut the fuck up, Magnum.
So yeah, this right here is the Sweeney bump. So going down, 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 and then they thought, hey, here's a crazy idea. Let's pivot to profit. And well, hey, there's a good chance it goes back down, ABF, but it's just going back to where it was. And there's this. It's got all the people talking, and the left, the crazies are just doing all of the advertising for them.
Again, like Adam said, beautiful black woman, and then you immediately silence all of the people that are trying to say that it's
but then I would stop supporting them, because then that would be woke and gay and
it wouldn't be woke and gay. If she was an attractive, slim black woman, how is that woke and gay?
That's capitulation, and we always say don't bend the knee. That's bending the knee.
It's not even. No, it's not. What it is it's finding that middle.
I would call it woke as fuck.
Everybody
I would call it.
I was around during Tyra Banks
she's
days.
Hot.
Tyra Banks.
Exactly.
Come on,
Tyra Banks. Woo! Crazy fucking hot back in the day.
But still,
if you put her in this type of ad and you did the same thing, and you did it with Sydney Sweeney, and then
nowadays they would shave her head and she'd be bald. She'd be bald.
Yeah,
like
no,
that,
but
that's
you
why
wouldn't do
it's
that.
not pretty. They uglify women on purpose. They're uglifying it. Like,
I'm just saying.
She needs to be bald.
What they need to do is they need to collaborate with Carl's Jr. and have another hot chick eating a burger, and some of it spills on those jeans. Like they need to double down.
A hot white chick, correct?
Yeah.
Or Asian, Zax. Show the beautiful black women in the jeans commercial. Collecting the. Shout out to Zax for trying to get us banned in the UK. I can't read that. Sorry, my vision's getting really bad, Zax. Shout out.
One of my tweets. Like, holy
remember message.
That wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
All right, I'm just gonna say there are hot black women. There's just not a ton of them.
I'll allow it. Okay, yes. Well, we all know my stance on them looking like Joshua. So let's not get into that. Who Trish? Oh wait, is that the Stargate or Black or?
That's the Battlestar Galactica girl. Yeah, she's agent number 9, I think.
Oh, yes, the reason I want to watch. Yes.
Why
do they have to take it off Amazon? Why?
That's
Hold
right.
on, sorry. Chat's making demands, and I like to give chat what they want. Chat's good. Good behavior.
Yes, everybody watch Battlestar Galactica. It's amazing.
Yep.
Barmy did an emoji racism.
It's on Prime, right? I think it's on Prime.
They talked about coded racism and coded memes. I think he might have done a coded racist meme with emojis.
Yeah, I think he just got banned in the UK.
No, I think that's a cloud. That's not. Yeah.
I thought it was Reed Smoke at first. What? Yes. What would ABF do? Repost the traumatizing shit and share it with us all on stream. Okay. And
probably shoot a revolver on accident.
Shout out to Species. I'll be checking out some boobies there. Blonde, blue-eyed actress talks about genes, as in DNA being passed down. Nazi propaganda with racial undertones. So essentially, anyone who didn't realize that when they called us like racist and fascist and Nazi and all that, anyone who thought like that was legitimate, they say, "Oh, thinking Sydney Sweeney's hot is now makes you a fascist. Oh, that's totally fucking meaningless. This is gonna blow up in their faces so fucking much.
Dude,
oh wait,
damn fine
hot,
Nazi.
It's hot.
If you like that, you're fascist.
funny
Dad, I
mustache.
think I'm a fascist.
I was literally just pulling that up so I can share it. I'm so glad you have it.
Look.
Correct. And then yeah, of course they're upset because she's hot and women are competitive beings. I get it. They really don't enjoy when we find women really hot and simp over them. I get
Unironically,
it.
that propaganda is actually fascist.
Well, now it's being leaned into. Chrissy Mare's boobs just sharing some Nazi eugenics propaganda. Oh boy, definitely banned in the UK. Because, well, Chrissy obviously did it first. She always likes to be edgy. I prefer this one personally. Shout out. And then, of course, we have all the unhinged women. There are many. There's like 5 or 6 of these. Wait, is this a man?
That's a
I
man.
don't think so.
She's pretending to be a
think it's a
man. She's pretending to be a man.
I think it's just an ugly woman.
Yeah, I think it's
an ugly woman.
I think it's a woman.
To me,
Yeah.
it looks like a man pretending to be a woman, but maybe my radar is off.
They are officially losing their damn minds over
Your
Sydney
queerdar
Sweeney.
is off kilter, so you got to get.
They
that
are making
calibrated.
themselves look incredibly foolish. I hope they continue. No, I'm skipping this one. Okay. Do we skip this one? How much longer we got? No. Okay. Well, any last thoughts? We're moving on to the next thing. Any last thoughts?
Yeah, ugly women and men are basically the same thing to me. Is basically what my point was.
It's an ugly creature. Yes.
Yeah.
And
I
Android.
just hope that other companies look at the stock bump like you are and say, let's try that too.
Yeah.
Well, it's already slowly been happening. We got another Hardee's commercial not that long ago, didn't we? It's slowly happening. And
I think you might be right. Yeah.
she's like brand safe. Everyone likes her. And that's the whole thing. Oh, we'll replace her with Tyra Banks. The whole thing is she's in like the comfortable mom jeans mechanic stuff because she is like the girl next door, where Tyra Banks is not the girl next door.
It's not about replacing her. I was making a comparison of take the hot girl and then add one of another race that's hot.
But you're gonna
and it
do
will
it-
immediately shut up the retards.
No, it won't.
Because then they don't have an
never
argument.
worked.
They never shut
Giving
up.
them what they want has never worked ever. Hey, and that's why
That's
you don't
not what they
capitulate or bend
want.
the
They
knee.
don't want hot women of a different race. What they want is ugly men of a different race.
Yeah, so they're not going to get what they want with Tyra Banks. They're still going to be
So
mad.
do a
So why are we
dual
doing it?
ad campaign where you have both of them, and then you go, now you don't have this argument anymore, you fuck sticks. Haha.
Halle Berry. 2 cents. 2 cents.
But then they're going to say that Tyra Banks is too white adjacent. Right,
Okay,
ABF? Am I
fine,
crazy?
whatever.
I don't think that American Eagle is interested in doing what you want to do, Hayden.
It's not what I want to do. All I'm saying is it would shut up the retards.
I don't think it would.
No, that's
Nope,
the thing.
I think
no,
they keep
they're
screaming.
just screeching.
Screaming forever.
They just screech to screech. We literally have emo
no,
for it.
if they come out with another ad right now with Halle Berry instead, right? They'll say, "Oh, they're just walking it back," and then they'll be like, shove that in their faces. Like, no.
And then immediately you do another one with Sydney Sweeney, and you give them a point that they're not able to attack anymore. Shut down the fucking attack.
Sydney Sweeney in blackface is what's your solution?
Wait.
No, I'm just joking.
Wait, hold on. Okay, no, let's think about that. I think we could.
No, I'm talking about
too
shutting
soon?
down their
Too
attack
soon.
vectors
joking,
and just shutting them up.
You can't.
Being like, look,
You can't shut up people that
Hayden, that same
they
mentality is
look
why we
more
don't have male and
ridiculous
female
to
in video
more
games
people.
anymore.
The point is making them look more ridiculous to more people.
No, Hayden, we'd already tried this in video games. People are tired of me talking about it. But when we gave them the body type A and B to shut them up, they try to take more
That's
from
not
us.
what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What I'm
You're
saying
doing
is
something like
start
crazy, like you
putting
want to.
attractive people.
They
back
will
into
find something to
advertising.
screech about.
Because look at the last American Eagle ad that came out.
I don't.
It was.
I don't
some
want black
fat
bitches in
black
my advertising.
bitch.
I want Sydney
they-
Sweeney in my advertising. I don't want some ratchet ass hoe in my advertising with her fucking or Yashua.
Don't do
hair.
ratchet.
I want
The
redheads.
point is
Yeah,
attractive.
redheads, blondes, browns. I want a lot of diversity in the white women
I
in
do
my
too.
ads.
Well, I don't
Girl
even
with freckles.
necessarily want them to be white
Yeah.
people.
Hell,
throw
maybe
throw
she's
a Mexican
Asian.
in, throw a black
Maybe she's
woman in, throw
Latina.
a Sweeney in.
I mean, South America.
Spanking another one with a chancla? Okay, yeah.
No,
because just
listen,
not ratchet ass black bitches.
My point
Sorry.
is, if you use attractive women, it negates their argument, and we get to take back.
Clip that.
We get to take back the having attractive models in things, which is a massive step in going back in the direction that we were
American
going before.
exceptionalism, where all the dudes were buff as fuck and all the women were smoking hot.
Yeah.
I
don't care what your race is. Be hot and have the fucking the clothing companies use hot women. I don't care what the race is. Use all the fucking races to shut them up. Then they don't have anything to say.
Yep. No more.
Good luck with that. Yeah, getting the rears to stop.
Get the fats out first. That's my point. Get the fats out first, and then we can take back control.
Get rid of the pores.
Okay, before we start getting rid of the undesirables, let's move on.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Polling. So Mark Mitchell of Rasmussen, long before I realized how based he was, I'd say you can't trust polling at all, except you can trust Rasmussen a little. It's the only one that you can put any sort of stock into. And he keeps trying to warn people that Trump really fucked up his polling, and the Democrats seem to be up to some funny business with their polling recently, and we're going to discuss that. The Real Clear Politics, the RCP average, not just Rasmussen, has Democrats leading the generic congressional ballot. So just like a generic race, Democrat versus Republican. So no, Democrat favorability is probably not 33%. Now they're trying to claim it's 19%, which is absolutely not. For the record, the lowest fav we've ever measured for the Democrat Party was 37%. 19%? Yeah, okay. Looks like propaganda pollsters finally figured out how to get the right to believe them. As it turns out, it wasn't hard. All they had to do was fake numbers they like. I think we're getting a little conned on these bad... Obviously, the Democrats are in the shitter. I think we're getting a little conned by these pollsters and just how shitty it is. ABF, look like you had something?
Well, yeah, so... They do like to fudge with the numbers, and maybe they're trying to get Trump to yo-yo a little bit on his policies to try to change those fake numbers around. And then what they do is they will point out that Trump isn't consistent and stuff like that. That's the first thing that comes to my mind.
So my theory, Magnum, is voter enthusiasm is super important, and that's why in midterms usually the opposition party ends up picking up seats in the House and Senate usually, because it's all about that voter enthusiasm. When your guys aren't in, you're all fired up. Whereas like in this situation, the Republicans are like, oh, well, we're good. Our guys are in. Everyone's loving us. I don't need to go vote in midterms. When even is a midterm? I don't know. It's cool. We got this. Look how bad the polling is for the Democrats. The Republicans love Trump.
Can't do that.
We're good. The easiest way to lose an election is think you're going to win the election.
The easy way to lose is to get complacent. Because that's when people take your shit.
It's why I hate everyone goes on about red wave, guys. We're gonna have a red wave. I'm like, the easiest way to not have a red wave is to go on about how
claim there's gonna be a red wave. Yep.
Hey, you got any thoughts? What do you think they're up to?
I'm still focused on the fats have to go.
Okay, tell us. What's your plan to get rid of the fats, Hayden?
Put attractive women in everything of all races, and then nobody has anything to say.
Okay, that didn't. No, we're talking like fat camps. What was the one with like Ben Stiller bullying the boot? What heavyweights? Heavyweights.
Yeah, heavyweights. The South Park episode, fat camp. Oh my god.
Problem solved. Hayden figured it out. Shout out Hayden. He cracked it. No more fats, and we get hot chicks in advertising, so it's a win-win for everybody.
You see Carmen like dangling the chocolate bar in front of the kid, like yeah.
All right. Well, here. So. Hayden, I'm gonna go in a little more into it. Maybe you'll put it together Sherlock Holmes style. Good morning, polling 101. And this is because everyone's mad at Rasmussen for trying to warn about the polling numbers. Likely voters are different from registered voters or all adults. That's why we spend the extra money to reach all of the time on political topics. Morning note from the managing editor. Y'all are almost certainly aware of this already, but I just now opened the crosstabs for today's story, and I can't begin to reconcile these numbers with how CNN and others were raving about historically low Democrat favorability. The two parties are roughly equal, and in fact, more voters have a very unfavorable of the GOP than they do of Democrats. So if Republicans are counting on voters' negative views of Democrats to help them this fall or in next year's midterms, they're whistling past the graveyard. I'm concerned about these midterms. We need arrests. We need big stuff. He's doing great on immigration, economy, and whatnot. We need a little more meat. He needs to toss some meat out to the voters.
People are not focusing on the wins is the problem. So he had how many deals in one day? Like 4 deals?
That's what I'm saying. He's been crushing it. He literally just made the EU lick his boots.
Nobody knows and nobody cares.
Yeah. No, the problem is that they're taking the approach of trying to find like some kind of middle ground, and it's breaking up both sides. Nobody likes what's happening, and Democrats, generally speaking, are very bleed blue or die blue no matter who.
Correct.
Right? Like they don't care.
About to put a bunch of communist mayors in happily.
Yeah.
So
that's
one of my mother's friends. One of my mother's friends, she said, you know why I vote Democrat, right? And she goes like, because they pay me through some unions or something. Like so they're literally are voting because they're getting paid to vote. So it's just crazy.
That too, all the dead people getting paid to vote allegedly. So a lot of people's reaction to this is, oh, polls blow terrible. Oh, you hate Trump. These are literally the most accurate pollsters in the world. Mark, why won't you shut up and let the most popular agenda in modern political history let itself derail? He's trying to help out the Republicans. He's trying to let them know what the people want. And it's so much just, Trump derangement syndrome and all this stuff. Lol, I lost another 100 softies that can't take constructive criticism just this morning. If you want a cheerleader, there are plenty of them elsewhere. I really like Mark Mitchell.
Not bad.
If you agreed with me before and now you don't, and you want to understand why, it's because you aren't anti-establishment enough.
Damn.
I love myself a man with some standards and principles and integrity because it gives you this crazy thing called consistency. And if you're getting all upset about the most consistent man in polling, you might be the problem.
Yeah, and really the religious fervor for Trump just needs to go as well. Like you need to hold the guy's feet to the fire when he makes a mistake, but also praise him when he makes something good.
Balls and strikes.
Silver lining of like it is.
Silver lining of all the Epstein stuff is that finally it broke that cult of personality. Republican pollster sounds alarmed. Sigh. As
He's
he
not a
points out,
Republican.
He's not a Republican. He literally, his whole thing is, I just want the voters to get what they want. That's all. That's like his mission. He just wants the voters, normal people, to actually get what they want from their elected officials.
His mission is telling the people what it looks like. This is what the political body looks like right now. I'm just telling you. That's his entire fucking mission.
We need to remember that anybody who's not part of the party is against the party, right? So if you're in the middle and you're not a Democrat, you're against the party because everybody who's not a Democrat is against the party.
It's the same with the Republicans, though, and like people need to realize that.
Yeah, Republicans are. I don't even consider Trump a Republican because they tried to kill him too.
He's not. He was a Democrat until like 2014.
I think he was going to run for Ron Paul. No, Ron. No, what's his name?
No, he's a classic. Trump is a classic liberal that has changed his mind on like 4 different policies. That's it.
Yeah, but it's only because the party changed their mind on things and went extreme, and then he.
Well, right, that's where I'm saying that the Overton window is he's at classic liberal.
Yep.
Yeah, like 20 years ago. Yeah.
Can't wait.
20 years ago,
can't wait for an actual conservative to be president. That sounds awesome. Honestly, JD Vance is a lot more based than Trump.
Do you guys think the '94 crime bill actually did some good, or what is your opinion on it?
What?
Yeah,
okay, no, sorry. We're trying to wrap it up.
I'm not saying it did. I'm just
time
saying, like, what's your opinion on it?
Crime bill.
We don't have time for that shit, Magnum.
Fuck you.
Okay, ABF. Go ahead. ABF, I pulled this one up for you. The Second Amendment does not grant us the right to bear arms. The Second Amendment denies the government the authority to infringe upon our right to bear arms. I'm pretty sure this is Thomas Massey's family.
Yeah, so
and this is adorable.
That's Thomas Massey. He is a big collector of transferable machine guns, which there are none behind me, YouTube, so relax. Every single one of those was a transferable machine gun. That M60 he was holding is worth roughly like $80,000.
Hey, ABF, do you want to break down what transferable means for the plebs out there?
Transferable means it's a machine gun that was made before 1986 and is basically grandfathered in, and you can sell them to other people, but there's a lengthy process. Takes about a year to buy a pre-banned gun.
Thank you.
I'm
a pleb.
And that's retarded because you should be able to sell firearms to people. And Ohio recently enacted a law that people were able to open carry or carry without a permit. And it dropped their crime rates by like 85%.
They did constitutional carry in my state 10 days after a mass shooting was stopped by a guy with a constitutional carry.
Assault rifle ban that was going on during like the Bush era, that was actually proven to cause more crime than it stopped. So,
did you guys see the media coverage of the recent stabbing event where a guy held a gun at him and he held him before the cops got there? They totally got rid of that part of the story. So
there's stories like that all the time. We just don't hear about them. Yeah.
Oh,
right.
Good guy with gun.
Yeah.
They hate that. FBI crime statistics, the guns stop way more crimes than they commit.
Yeah, like 99% or some crazy.
And they're the great
An
equalizer. You want to ban
society
guns?
Is a polite society.
If you want to ban guns, you hate women and minorities. Straight up.
What is the guy's name? Grady Judd in Polk County, Florida. He used to do these press releases on YouTube where he would talk about like how people use the gun in like a good way, like constantly. But I think YouTube made him get rid of it, or they stopped doing it or whatever. But there were so many great press releases on there of him talking about people protecting their own lives with guns. Others also.
Oh, yeah. Before they started going hard on like the guns and whatnot, there were so many video channels and whatnot dedicated to a bunch of gangsters try to rob this jewelry store. Jewelry store owner fights back.
Yep. Dude, my favorite show of all
UK.
time is Cops.
Yes.
Cops has got to be the greatest show of all time.
Well, since we're blocked in the UK,
because reality is way funnier than fiction. You know,
I'm ashamed to admit I don't have a Yo Pops clip, so I guess this is what to do.
Man talk.
Shut up, appreciate you. They just banned rocks and sticks in Cali. It's always because they had the crazy football guy go into the NFL or try to go into the NFL to shoot people. Now we need nationwide ban. It's like it's already banned. It already didn't stop it, idiot.
Yeah, they should have had a sign up that said no guns allowed.
Yeah. And then it's like you ban that, and then it's now you got to ban machetes. Then you got to ban.
They banned all
knives,
guns in UK. They banned all guns in UK, and then knife crime skyrocketed, and now they're trying to ban all the guns or all the knives, and then car crime skyrocketed.
Well, what are you doing over here, Sons of Shadows?
He is showing up for the very last tab. So, like I said, my first big break was my documentary about the beast system. And then when I first started losing my hair was when things were really going to crap. And I was doing my next documentary about the COVID camps, such as one they set up in Australia. And it was very, very stressful time in my life. And just a friendly reminder that these people trying to censor the internet are the same ones who want to put you in camps. This is the end goal.
Wait,
and if they can't put us in these, they will put us in digital versions of it.
Eat the bugs.
I thought Howard Springs was a resort. It was like a spa and resort, right? Isn't that what they were telling people?
Yeah, I think Owen Schroyer or someone, they did like a fake ad for it. It was great.
They're luring people in like American Eagle ads and all kinds
like
of stuff.
like people swimming in the background and stuff. It's hilarious.
Come by.
The woman that is the head of Collective Shout and started it, which is the organization that started all of this issue with the payment processors, she has been appointed as the safety online commissioner or something like that of Australia. So they're actually getting funded by the Australian government because her organization, she's been appointed the president of the Online Safety Act.
Hasn't Australia gone even further than UK as far as like communist?
Oh, they're super. Yeah, they're global homo. They're one of the worst. It's them and like Canada are doing their best to be the worst. Now UK is like, hold my pint of bitter, and it's not good to see.
Hold my tea, sir.
Hold my pint, and it's it's bad.
We have arrived at the 90-minute mark, and I need to make an announcement. We're doing a bunch of gaming streams and stuff like that. I'm working on the gaming channel. I'm 16 minutes into my Expedition 33 video. It's so fucking good. I'm not an urban white woman who thinks I can have it all. I understand I can't have it all, and currently I want to focus on gaming, so I was just going to go ahead and stop doing this stream. Love you all so much, but ABF and Hayden suggested we should do it occasionally, so my thought was the last Tuesday of every month. That work for you guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. Last Tuesday of every month, we will do the Nerdspiracy, but sadly, we got to cut down to monthly instead of weekly. We're on episode 29, so almost like 7 months of doing this. It's been amazing. Thank you all so much. But for those who are like, no, I need more Irwin in my life. Mondays and Wednesdays, I'll be streaming on the ABF Gaming, doing recordings of those, turning them into videos and whatnot. So you'll get less of me streaming here, but you'll get more of all of us streaming more. Hayden will obviously be on some of those gaming streams and whatnot as well. So sadly, we're going to do less of this. Just do it once a month. Make it last Tuesday. I'll try to let you guys know, remind you all. I'm going to be doing more gaming because as much as it's been fun to do politics and movies and all that stuff, I like changing things I do, and it's definitely a time of season to do some funny gaming videos, and I'm really fucking enjoying it. It's been amazing.
Do you
and
work
then give it
7
another
days
year
a week?
or so.
Do you work 7 days a week?
Well, I mean, I stream 7 days a week and then multiple times some of them, but like
you work really hard, man. You know?
No, I don't. Now that I started editing again, now that I'm actually making videos again for you guys, I am actually working pretty hard on those. It's destroying my wrist, but I've gone to the mountaintop of the politics and I came back down, and then I did the entertainment. I went up back to the mountain, and I'm going back down, and I'm climbing back up that video game mountaintop. And with your guys' support, I'm already at the fucking mountaintop. Jesus Christ. So at this point, I'm just making video game videos to make you all happy, and I think you're going to really enjoy it. Sorry that we're going to do a little less political streaming, but hey, give another year or so, or things get really wilding out. We'll probably be doing some streaming. I just don't want to get burnt out. ABF's doing more and more streaming and whatnot. It's good not to get burnt out, because then it's like, oh, I'm going to take a break, and then you never go back to it. You gotta balance things before you break that camel's back. So once a month, Irwin is rising. Love you all. Could not do this without you. ABF, why don't you tell them about any sort of new channels they need to subscribe to where they can see us stream video games?
Yes, the channel that Irwin was talking about, I started a second gaming channel. There's only about I think 75 subs over there right now, but it's called Gaming with ABF. And Irwin and Hayden so far have been on the streams, and we're just in Discord together playing games and just having a great time. Sometimes trolling each other, and we talk politics and stuff like that in those streams too. So
I mean, yeah, believe me, if I could be the white woman and have it all, I would. But sadly, time. Holy crap, there's not enough time in a day. I wish there was to do all of the stuff I'm interested in, but sadly there's not, so I gotta focus gaming. Any more outro in ABF?
No. So my plan is I was gonna do tonight, stream after the stream, but that doesn't really work. It's just too late. So I'm gonna do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Reasons. Yeah, because he's doing the normal time this starts is when he does his gaming stream, so he's just gonna be taking over this time slot.
Yep.
Other than the once a month.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and it's not that much work for me other than setting up the stream and stuff. It's pretty lax. Playing video games is a lot of fun, and having you guys there is even more fun. So that's going to be 11 p.m. Eastern.
It's been so long since I got to game with the bros. Like my buddy always plays different games than me. I don't have any bros to game with, and it's been awesome.
And there's also going to be times where the community can join us and stuff like that too. So yeah.
What do you guys think are the best?
We still need one more for Killing
co-op games or the online multiplayer games at the moment?
Well, there's always a flavor of the week.
Yeah.
we're just playing a whole smorgasbord of all different kinds
All
of
kinds of shit.
things. So yeah.
Oh, and
Yeah.
so ABF, instead of doing Gunfire Reborn next week, we should do Killing Floor, do some hard mode if you're interested, like on a Monday, and then Wednesday,
I'm down.
Grounded 2. I want to try some Grounded 2. Thoughts?
Yeah, let's do it.
And then the week after, maybe we could do a little Gunfire Reborn. Yes, I want to, because I never played the first one, but I watched the Neebs Gaming one, so videos. I want to play it. It could be fun, and it's like I normally have people I can play it with, so now I can't because I have friends now. Hayden, my friend, anything you'd like to plug?
Yeah. So basically, with what Erwin and ABF are saying,
Macedonian
you
restorationist.
can catch us all on ABF's gaming channel at Gaming with ABF on Tuesdays. That's taking over this time slot. We're just going to be playing some games. We've been doing that recently a lot, and I've been having a lot of fun playing with you guys.
I'm still going to be doing all my normal streams. It's just this was like the one random one because we wanted to talk politics, but it's like now we want a game, so we'll just talk politics once a month.
Yeah,
because it's a good point. It is a good outlet. I love getting to talk some politics. Otherwise, you just burst and yell gamer words to yourself in your apartment alone.
Right. Yeah, I think once a month we'll still get what we want out of that.
Yeah,
purging the valve.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
You're basically adjusting to what's going on because it was so crazy. There's so many stories, when Trump was getting shot at and all this stuff, and now it's starting to smooth out a little bit. But
yeah, so we're just gonna play some fucking video games because we're all gamers.
And
so
I'll still be talking politics and stuff plenty. Don't you worry.
Oh yeah,
gaming, anime.
Find me there. I might do my own streams at this time slot occasionally on Tuesdays whenever I'm home. And my channel, I just might make my second video of the year here soon. I don't know.
Oh wait, about censorship or what?
No, I'm worried about work because my work has decided that our office that's like 900 miles away from us is trying to dictate what we're doing every day, and it gets way harder for me to make videos and stuff like that. So I haven't been able to make videos for a while.
We believe in you, Hayden. I'm hovering over the Sydney Sweeney outro that I forgot we had, and I hate to interrupt you, but a minute and 10 seconds of Sydney Sweeney, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying, I video maybe hopefully soon, but otherwise I'll stream every once in a while.
Do it. Yes, I dare you. Absolute pleasure to have you all. Oh my God, the support. I can't believe we spun a wheel on a Tuesday night, the last weekly Tuesday night. I'm seeing you all tomorrow, and a month-ish from now, we'll see you for some more politics and some more Sydney Sweeney.